Welcome back to the channel. So eventually, you guys probably knew that I was going to do this. I was just going to bite the bullet and go for it and get some Aldens. And so I ordered some Alden Indies. These are the original 405s. Yes, I'll get it out of the way up front. I am an Indiana Jones fan. I was born in 1978 and I grew up watching Indiana Jones, all the films. And of course, I'm more partial to the original ones, the original three, but yeah, so I don't do cosplay. I'm not going to dress up like Indiana Jones or anything, but I always liked his footwear. I know they displayed them, a lot of times in the movie and in the movies, and I always liked them, and I thought they were super cool. And when I got the Lewis Jet Indiana mock toes, I was like, right away after wearing them for a while, I was like, man, I need to pick up the original. I need to get the real ones and try them and see what I think. So let's unbox this. So this is how it comes. This is the box. I already opened it, honestly. I wanted to see what I'd get. And it's kind of nice because these Aldens, they're professional. They have a nice box that they come in. You get this, which Grantstone actually does a similar thing. They give you a nice, and I had a nice and a good experience unboxing the Grantstone brass boot as well. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, you get two little nice bags here. Has this cardboard here. You get like a little thank you for your order. If you got to make sure, don't crease the vamps or anything like that if you want to send them back. So obviously, I don't want to send these back. These are actually the perfect fit. I wear an 11 in sneakers, 10.5 in just about every other boot, and these are in a 10.5, and they fit me perfect. So I'm happy with the way they fit. I truly am. I'll just say it right away. I'm not entirely happy from what I've already seen with the QC. These are not bad compared to what I've seen online, but the QC could be a little bit better. And we'll go over that. I'll show you. So this is the left boot here. And the leather, I will say, I'm not going to totally rag on these because, like I said, these weren't cheap, and I do intend on wearing them a lot, and I like them anyway. I just do. So I do have some critiques though. But the leather is really nice. It's very soft. It's really very supple. From what I understand, they use calf skin on the 405. That's what I've heard. I'm not sure how true that is, but that's what I've heard. But yeah, these are very nice. They're very nice boots. They look like they're quality. They really do. So I can't knock them. Can't totally knock them. There are a few things already that I see. This side of the Goodyear welt, 270 Goodyear welt, this side doesn't look too bad. This doesn't look too bad here. You go to the other side, this looks all right. It's a little rough. It's a little rough right here. What I did notice on the heel, the bottom rubber part of this heel extends a little bit further than this part. Like that wasn't completely finished, flat, straight off. This side was. I'm not sure if I'm picking up the camera very well. Other than that, that looks fine. The leather looks good. From what I read, there's maybe some tooling marks underneath here on the bottom, but I don't really see that so much. Maybe there's a little bit there. I noticed on the stitching, it's good all the way around, except for up here in the front. It looks like they kind of messed up here a little bit. I don't know what that's all about. So hopefully structurally I won't have any issues, but you can kind of see something there. I'm not really sure what that's all about. The right side boot, let's look at this. The only reason why I'm pointing this stuff out is because when you spend this much money on a boot, I kind of think that you shouldn't have any quality control problems at all, honestly. So you got the same thing going on with the heel, the same thing on the bottom of the heel here, this rubber part. So it kind of extends a little bit further than this part, the leather part. There's my cat. Get off. And on this side, it's okay. It's got a little bit there, but not much. If you look here at the end of the welt, it's all right here. The stitching, I've seen others that are much worse, so this is okay. You go to the other side, it's like the stitching left the welt and then extended. They kept going a little ways to here, and I mean, it doesn't look that bad, but it's not exactly uniform like the other side. The stitching around the toe and the side here look decent. Can't really complain so much. I think that's okay. Got cat hair everywhere. But yeah, so that's really my only complaint, I think. Other than that, I love them. And like I said, I'm not gonna fault them. I think everyone by now knows their quality is a little off. In fact, these speed hooks, you'd think they'd be, well, they look like they're okay. They look right. The Lewis Jet, one of the speed hooks is not exactly aligned right, but they did get the welt right on the Lewis Jet though. That's like perfect on those boots. And I'm going to do a comparison. I'm going to do a comparison between these Indies, the real thing, the real McCoy, and the Lewis Jet Indiana mock toes, and you guys can see for yourself the quality control. But I'll be honest, for a few $100s for the Lewis Jet, they have better QC than $800 Indies. Okay, and I'm going to say $800 Indies because that's what it is with tax. So that's really, you know, that's where you're at. So, but you can kind of see this welt here where this part is kind of, I don't know. I mean, it's okay, but you can kind of see looks a little rough here. Other than that, I think they're super cool, and they're comfortable. Right out of the gate, they're comfortable. I really think they're comfortable, and I like that. So anyway, I am very happy with them. I wanted to get, you know, being a boot guy now and getting into boots, I wanted to get a pair of Aldens, and what better than to get the original, you know, Indiana boot right here, the Indy 500, the Indy 500, the Indy boot. Is the original. The 405 is what I'm trying to say. So anyway, so yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Watch my channel. Keep an eye out. I'm going to do, of course, the majority of what I do is watch content, but I do like, you know, some other nice things, boots, jeans, you know, stuff like that. So you will see some of that mixed in there here and there. And I kind of think it goes hand in hand because a lot of boot people, a lot of boot guys I notice are wearing nice watches, you know, and vice versa. So I think they go together. So, but anyway, yeah, I'm happy with my purchase. I just do see already a little bit of quality control issues, but honestly, I think it could be a lot worse because I've seen some videos online where they are a lot worse. So I think I kind of got lucky. I really do think I got lucky on these. And these are pretty cool looking. I'd like them to darken up a little bit, but I like this kind of brick red look. I think it's cool. So I think they're going to patina nicely after a while. Yeah, these are super cool. I know this is the wrong time to buy a set of boots in the summertime, but I was like, the hell with it. You know what I mean? So anyway, and we've had nice weather lately where I live. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye.